Now, Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Now, basically what happened for today is things have been worked over pretty good, meaning that we kind of stirred up and sort of squeegeed the atmosphere, all of the hot, unstable air. Even though it's hot today, there wasn't any residual like we saw for the last couple of days where we had day after day after day of some buildup. And that basically just sort of went like wildfire last night, literally and figuratively as well. We still have one storm out there that we can see. You can see it just west of Madras. That one also starting to fire up some pretty good thunderstorm activity, some lightning strikes as well. Otherwise, bend down to Lapine as you hopscotch down towards Eugene and Springfield, out towards Marcola and Thurston and whatnot, where we saw a lot of action last night, and especially over to the west side, out towards Corvallis and out towards Junction City, for example, in the reservoir, really getting some action last night. Here's the fuel that we needed, and this is what we all had in place last night. We had the monsoonal moisture moving up from the south here. We had the hot, unstable air that was there, and we had a south-southwest flow aloft. Now, think of it sort of like black cat fireworks. Remember, you light the first one, and then you throw it, and they just all go. And that's kind of what we saw last night with the thunderstorms that basically fired across the southern western valley here. Fire danger remains moderate for us in the Willamette National Forest, still high in the Umpqua and Deschutes. Fire weather warnings are basically red flag warnings are still out for most of central and southern Oregon. Those go through tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. 100 degrees in both Pendleton and the Dalles today, 101 in Medford, 95 in Roseburg. So the hot air is there, but we just don't have the same triggering like we had last night. So we'll go overnight tonight. The temperatures in the upper to mid 50s. I think it'll be mostly clear, but some of the debris clouds from the thunderstorms here might move their way into the valley. High pressure anchored just to the southeast of us continues to pump in that hot, unstable air. The low has been moving south. Won't really have much of an effect on our weather pattern, but we'll eventually see the jet stream flatten out just a bit. And that will, one, cut off some of the thunderstorm threat, and two, you see the morning clouds start to move back in by tomorrow. They're going to get a little stronger and a little thicker both Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday, and that finally should get a bit of a break in those 90s for us. Otherwise, tomorrow afternoon, another afternoon of some thunderstorms up in the Cascades. So for the coast tomorrow, here's what we've got. It's going to be fairly windy throughout most of the day. Those low 60s probably will feel more like about 55 to 56 if you're out there, especially if you're out to Dunefest and Winchester Bay. It's going to be kind of a breezy one. In the Umpqua, isolated foothills, could see a few thunderstorms. Temperatures will be in the low 90s. In the Cascades, we'll see another afternoon thunderstorm or two from Willamette Pass up to the Santiam Pass. In central Oregon, same story. Sunny for the most part. Some afternoon pop-up thunderstorms in here in the valley. Don't think we'll see any of that. In fact, might actually see a few morning clouds after we get back to around 90 degrees in the afternoon. Coast, if you're headed out to Cape Blanco, it is going to be windy the next couple of days, but it should stay dry. That's the good news, and anything out to the coast as well for the next 6 to 7. The Umpqua, slight chance for a thunderstorm. Mainly the foothills the next couple of days, low 90s to upper 80s for the 7-day forecast. Cascades will see thunderstorm chances through the weekend, and then you see they start to kind of quiet down. And here in the valley, we'll bring back some of the morning cloud cover, which should shave off 1 or 2 degrees. Now, still 90, but it won't be the 93 to 95 that we've basically been ranging in for the past 4 to 5 days. So, you know, every degree counts at
it
that
really
point.
Does
We're
when
trying
it's
to get
hot.
to 90 and below, you know.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
That's Brad Paisley tonight down there at the concert.
I'm
Not
sorry.
nice.
I'm sorry. There you go, Renee.
We'll be right back.